4:30 in the morning. On a mission. Gonna go meet somebody that you guys probably didn't expect this mashup. But we're gonna go see the fella today. It's 3 hours out, 3 hours back. Probably spend 4 or 5 hours out there with him, maybe 3, 4 hours, 5 hours out there with him. And taking a few people from YouTube with me. A couple guys that I made friends with. They didn't just end up being subscribers, they ended up being brothers. They're gonna go with me. So stay tuned for who that is.
Mortgage broker.
Let's see what we got going on here. This is the Autotech mics right here, right next to the Napoleon Cafe.
Oh, there it is on the left. Autotech mics. Nice building. Live music, 7 p.m.
The public is welcome. No way, Mike. The public is welcome. Are you sure? Autotech mic. So 2008 F150, engine lights on. See, it runs a little bit rough. Here with Autotech Mike, he's going in there to get a scan tool for us. We're going to take a peek at it. Kind of get an idea and see if we can see what's going on real quick. I guess it runs fine when it's cold, but as soon as it warms up, it kind of falls on its face. Which is leading me to believe that maybe we might have mass airflow. I don't know. Could be mass airflow issue. It could be catalytic converters are no good. You know what I need to do? Climb up underneath it and bang on the cats before. So what we're working on here, like I said earlier, is an 08 F150, and it keeps getting a P0022 and a P0012. And the customer did his own timing on this. Where I'm at with this is with VCT solenoids unplugged, it doesn't change the way. So when it's cold, it runs fine. Once it starts to warm up, it's like it's bleeding off oil pressure somewhere, and it starts running like crap. So what we did was we let it run until it ran like crap, shut it off, started it back up, and then it cleans up all of a sudden out of nowhere. And then it runs fine for about 20 seconds, and it starts to run like crap again. So then I shut it off and I unplugged the cam sensors and VCT solenoids so it would revert back to base timing, and still running like crap. So there's no change there. The next step is we need to verify base oil pressure, because we're losing oil pressure somewhere, and it's causing this vehicle to run like crap. But when it's cold and the oil's nice and thick, no problem at all. I've not seen this here. If you look at that, it looks like there's something. It looks like there's something that's like glued or melted on the end of this.
You gotta look at that right there.
Looks like that's a dab of silicone. That's what that is. That's silicone.
So you got freaking shit in there?
That's what that is. Silicone. Took that little dollop of silicone off of that cam phaser here. Now we're letting it warm up a little bit so we can see if we can get it to act up. Once it starts acting up, then we're going to pull the oil pressure sensor out of the side of the housing and put a mechanical gauge in it and verify mechanical oil pressure.
They just sent me 2 brand new ones.
I like that original.
So it just started running rough, and now we just put it. There it is again. Now watch. Look at the VCT variable cam timing, advanced error degrees. negative 40. It's doing it on both sides. It's not just one side, it's both sides. So that the common denominator would be probably be oil pressure. So we're at 40. Which is good. But we let it run and let's see what ends up happening as it runs and warms up. Dropping down, 30. Yeah, it's got good oil pressure. 28 to 30 psi. Yeah, you could try. $25, $22, all right, you can stop it. So we're headed back. It's raining. I'm riding in the passenger seat because I am tired. Ryan is driving. And what ended up happening with this F-150 is we can't move forward anymore because we need more. We need either tear down time to tear down the front cover and make sure the customer that did his own timing job, supposedly he was a mechanic for like 40 years but retired medically, did it correctly. Because as soon as the vehicle gets hot, it's like something is bleeding off somewhere. Either like a tensioner or something is failing, or whenever they put the phaser bolts in for the phasers, maybe one of the washers wasn't there and it starts bleeding out around the washer, or they reused one of the old ones because the crush washers are really only one-time use. So we need discovery time. It's not oil pressure related. It doesn't seem like it is base timing related. I really don't know. The only way we could have verified base timing is if we would have had a lab scope and we could have actually scoped everything to verify cam timing versus crank timing, and then we would know that we'd have to go further. But when we pulled oil pressure sensor out and fresh oil came out, you could see all the metal particles. They're like flaky stuff, metal material where something has been wearing inside that engine, which is a bad sign. No matter what, there's metal material in that engine, plus all new timing components. We don't know what the customer's experience is or how good he is, so we had to stop right there and either ask the customer for more teardown time, or he's going to have to come pick up his truck, because at this point we verified enough, just not exactly what we need, and we have to have more diag to get in this. What I honestly believe is it's losing oil pressure somewhat somewhere around one of the tensioners. One of the tensioners has failed, or the timing job wasn't actually done correctly. I don't know how else to explain it. My belief is it's oil pressure related, because why does it run fine when it's cold, but as soon as it starts to warm up, it starts stumbling and falling on us, you can shut it off real quick and start it. It runs fine for about 15-20 seconds again, then it starts stumbling again. Something oil pressure related is going on, is what I believe. I just don't know quite. Can't wrap my mind around to come up with the final conclusion, and without taking the front cover off and checking to make sure the customer did everything correctly, nothing else I can do. Fortunately, we're going to close this out. It was nice meeting Autotech Mike. He's a great dude, very, very humble, very, very nice guy, very friendly, just like he is online. That's how he is in person. So we stepped off to the diner next door. We had lunch together and stuff like that, and it was my treat. I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to come see your operation, hang out with you for a little bit, shake your hand, and meet another friend. So be blessed, and there will be more in the future. We just couldn't get enough of it right now. Take care, guys.
Got that.